Hi Pisces, this is your forecast for the month of April 2018. This is a general reading for Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, or Pisces Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign as well. Now, the underlying energy is the Chariot, so this is major energy. This month holds a spiritual lesson, and that centers around working with others and working with others in positive ways, because the Five of Swords says somebody's not going along with the program and there's a decision that needs to be made. Somebody needs to take action to bring some things back in order to manifest, something for a greater good. And this is a month that focuses on, some kind of message or traveling or something romantic, but it's about gaining some self-mastery, some self-discipline, having the wherewithal to focus and objectively meet a goal, having that sense of purpose and relying on yourself, your skills, your talents in order to get there. Some of you, you're dealing with opposing forces, people who are against you. They don't want to support you. In fact, they want to see you fail. So you're going to have to be very determined. You're going to have a clear purpose so that you can have the progress that you're searching for. This is about that single-mindedness, using your energy to fight for a goal. Now, for some of you, this could be a legal conflict. And maybe you're going to have to hire somebody or get some expertise or knowledge with regard to that. For others of you, again, this centers around some kind of trip or journey or news. And you're having to move through some challenges, some obstacles. And your communication skills are going to be key for that. For some of you, this is about maybe a new car. Or you're working so hard to get ahead. You're trying to stay on top. And so naturally having that discipline, knowing what your vision truly is and how to get there is going to be important so that you can, cut out the trivial. So you're going to have to look out for yourself without being selfish. And you're going to find yourself in circumstances that bring out some kind of emotion in you. For some of you, there's a tie to a Cancer person. So you're going to have to hold in your anger about something, because maybe something is going to get out of control. Maybe there's some recklessness on someone's part, or they feel overwhelmed, because your emotions are very strong right now, and it's your mood that sets the tone. Remember, again, your thinking creates the reality. You're having a very strong influence over other people, and perhaps you don't even realize that. Now, this is about knowing how to achieve something and what your role is in that achievement. Maybe you're the leader, and so you're deciding the course of action. Other times, you're going to have to step back. You're playing the follower, and that could work in your favor. So you're going to have to recognize your role. You're going to have to, again, think of self, but not be selfish. So something connected to travel or communication is going to cause you to have to make some changes. And remember, those small changes are going to work out for your favor. You're going to have to change up your professional or your personal or your financial schedule. You're going to have to make some decisions to come up with some strategies. And you're going to have to use your intuition so that you can stay on the right path, so that you can keep a situation moving along when you hit that Five of Swords snag and manifest anyway with the Magician. This is about you being efficient, being a leader. And if you have to make some changes, taking those in stride. Maybe you're relocating, or you're connecting with somebody else, but there's something unusual or adventurous about your situation, and perhaps romance is behind it. But negatively, you're going to have to be, on your toes. You're going to have to be patient, because it's likely that perhaps your advancement is not going to move as fast or as smoothly. There could be some delays or some misunderstandings or some miscommunication, or you may even have some difficulties with transportation. Or if this is a medical situation, you may be dealing with that. And remember, the Five of Swords says something has fallen through the cracks. You haven't been paying attention. There's something that you need to address. Now, it could be you're going in circles, beating your head against a brick wall because you are so obsessed. That single-mindedness has you obsessed with a single individual or a circumstance. And you start to give that power over to that. You think that this is what's going to make it all okay, or this is where it all went wrong. And again, though, you're having to use that justice card to examine your conscience. Is this the truth? Is this fair? Is it right? Or have I made a mistake? Am I looking through a bias? You may be putting too much confidence in the wrong situation rather than in self and your own capabilities. So there are some circumstances that you're dealing with. Something is beyond your control because you made an error in judgment, a miscalculation. And now you're going to have to try to recover from that. Whatever it is, you are looking at your connections with other people, your relationships, and they are going to change. Either for better or for worse. It can change your perspective. It can open your eyes, your perceptions to some things that you haven't been paying attention to if you allow it. So some transformation is going to take place for you this month. There's an opportunity for change. It could allow you to follow your dream or to become more aware of who you are as an individual and take on some new identity that works better for you. But there could be a need for change. Now you have three major cards in this reading. So this is going to be an especially emotional and significant month for you. You're having to make a decision about your abilities, whether that's to travel or to resolve a conflict, to gain mastery over yourself or a skill. And aside from the Chariot, there's a lack of sensitivity in this reading. Maybe somebody's being very cold, very aloof, insensitive, or they've decided that logic rules the day. I'm going to use the analytical mind, and that's going to drive events. But there's no grounding in this reading. There's some instability. Nothing is on solid footing. Now that could be because you need to take some action and make some decisions. Some things are up in the air. Maybe somebody's not seeing clearly. They've got this pie in the sky, hope that something is going to work out. Or maybe there's some decisions that have to be made that haven't been determined yet. This is a month, though, where it's likely that there are going to be some delays. Your decisions probably shouldn't be rushed. Now, there's a need to act, but that need to act is delayed through some kind of hesitation. You're looking at your options. Should I go forward? Is this the right thing? Is this fair? But there's also this ruthless ability to act without considering the feelings of other people. People may be making drama out of some crisis situation. Also, there's travel on the table. So you have to focus. There's heightened mental activity and you need to get some clarity. But again, you can be very ruthless in that pursuit. You're trying to solve some problems. And ethical concerns or social or political ambitions are at play here. And this focuses on the self, your abilities, your future, your destiny, and your relationships, your investment in those and what you're getting out of it. All right, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything. And of course, you can always book a personal reading at thealchemistastrologer.com.